Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live. Mazikeen, Roberto, Sarah, Sunshine, Brandon, O2 Hurricane, Butterfly, Pollyanna. How's everybody doing? Hot Mess Book Express, there you are. Do you want a reading, Hot Mess? Hey, Monet. Do you have a question, Monet? Today's question day if you have a question. Hot Mess Book Express. Good to see you here. How's everybody doing out there? Yep, today is a live day. Today I do lives on Thursdays and Sundays. I do members lives on Tuesdays. So, yeah, when the summer gets here, and it's almost here, believe me, it's almost here. We're running the air conditioner today. My hours will change because I can't be live streaming in this heat. If you know, you know. I live in an RV and it's doesn't have the best air conditioning. Oh, that's good, Monet. I'm doing good, Sunshine. Aw, Mr. Hart. 4 years. Look at that. We've been live for more than 4 years, but we've had memberships for 4 years. Thank you, Mr. Hart. Oh, you have your question, Monet. Let me get your question. My little desk over here is a little mess. Okay, I got you, Monet. I'm going to use runes for your question, Monet, because runes work better. Hi, Crazy Polaroid. Yes, Hot Mess Express. Yes, Mr. Hart is my husband. You know him better with a different name elsewhere. You know him better as Devil Dog. Crazy Polaroid, do you have a question? Monet. Yes, happy Thursday. Okay, Crazy Polaroid, I got you. Monet, your question, I think so far up to this point, is the only one I'm going to be using the runes on. I do runes for yes or no questions because I get better results with the runes on yes or no. But we will use the runes on that. I don't think Brenda's here yet. Mazikeen, are you here? Alrighty. Give me 1 second. This oxygen is making my nose run. It does that to me when it's hot outside, and it's hot. All right, Mazakine, you wanted a general reading. All right, this is for Mazakine. Okay, give me 1 second, lovely. All right. Mazakine. What do we got going on here? We've got the Lover's card. I swear my camera never looks like it's straight. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Empress card. Oh, Mazakine. What do we got going on here? Mazakine, I think Aries for life, what's coming in. Give me 1 second. Let me write that down. All right, I got you. Aries for life. All right, Mazakine. This is, to me, this is something about you making the choice to help somebody in your family, somebody younger, perhaps a child, or maybe your child, or perhaps like a family member's child. I see the love here. I see love in your. I feel like your motherly. This is what came into my mind. Your motherly instincts are kicking in, and you're going to help someone. This is about making the choice here to help someone, and it's somebody in your family. It's somebody younger that may need your help in some way, motherly type help. So, what I'm seeing is your motherly instincts kicking in here, making the choice to help somebody younger, whether it's your own child or a family member's child, another family member's child. Well, it'd still be your family, but a younger child. I feel like it's a younger child that's needing help. And it doesn't have to be a real young child, it could be a teenager, young adult that may be needing your guidance. I don't know if it's financial assistance or what. I'm not really getting an idea whether it's communication or finances. I'm not really sure. We don't have communication here on the board. That's hidden from me. So I don't know if this is something also that you're doing and maybe not wanting others to outright know that you're helping, perhaps. The motherly instinct is what's catching me in that you're helping someone in need. All right. I hope that helps you there, Mazikeen. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Mazikeen. You're very welcome. I've lost the chat on my phone. Give me 1 second here. Oh, geez. Because chat up closer to me is easier for me to see. All right. Next up is, there we go. Roberto. Are you here, Roberto? All righty. You want to know what's coming up in the next few weeks? Thank you, Pollyanna, for being here. All right, let's see what's coming up in the next few weeks for Roberto. 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. And we have the Death card. All right, Roberto. It looks like you may have a major change taking place. This change could involve either your job or it could involve your home, moving. There's something new coming. So there's a major change going to take place. Something is sweeping through your life, some aspect of your life. Something is coming through, cutting through your life. It's coming through some aspect of your life, whether it be your job, your home, your finances, your family, just your health. There's something new coming. And it's going to create out with the old, in with the new. And I know we usually say that at New Year's, but this is happening for you in the next few weeks. Something major is coming through that's going to create a major change, a transition, some sort of transition that's going to create something new in the process. In the process of this change, something new is created and built. Somebody may be handing you something. Somebody may be offering you something. That's why I see this, when I see this 3 of Pentacles here. It makes me feel like somebody's making some sort of an offering that maybe you can't refuse, like a job offer, but a job offer that may require you changing careers or maybe changing locations. I usually use the example when it comes to jobs. The example I would use would be a major relocation. It could be a major relocation, let's say from a big move that would require you move all the way. I don't know where you live and I'm not asking. Let's say you live on the East Coast. A big move would be having to relocate for your job to a location on the West Coast. That would be a major change. That would shake things up quite a bit because you have all your family, your friends in the current location, and having to pick up and relocate creates a whole new change. So something big is coming, a big change that is actually moving you in. I feel like it's going to create something new. East Coast to West Coast is what you want to do. Well, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It could be related, job related. It could be something else that pulls you from one side to the other. It's not necessarily your job. Other things could be at play here as well. Well, I wish you luck on that, Roberto, if that is indeed what's coming. All right, Sarah, I know you're not here, but you're listening. This is for Sarah. Sarah wanted a general. Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Hi, Carla. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome, Roberto. You're very welcome. Hey, Sweet Pea. All right, what do we got here? This Knight of Cups. Somebody is presenting to you, somebody younger is presenting as being charming and tactful, and they're quite determined. But in the process, I feel like whoever this is here has not been all that nice in what they say. Whether it's something that you're aware that they're saying or not. As the Queen of Pentacles, you are somebody that's generous and caring, but you also have a good business sense. And so I feel like You already know that this person is trying to sweet talk you, even though they're really not that nice behind your back. And so you're going to have to somehow put an end to this so that it stops being painful. Okay, give me 1 second, hopeless romantic. Uh, I got your question. Okay, Paulina, thank you. Got it. Thank you, Paulina. You're right. Absolutely right. I missed that completely. Thank you for that. I miss questions. Sometimes I miss things whenever I'm reading, but I got everybody now, I think. Pollyanna will help me out here if I didn't. All right. So, Sarah, somebody is presenting themselves as charming and tactful, and they're very determined, but behind your back, they're not so nice. So you have to stand firm. You have a good sense about you. You have to stand firm to this person, put an end to it, put a stop to it, because even though what the things that are being said may be painful, and now they're trying, this is somebody that's two-faced. This is somebody that is nice to your face here, but when they're not around you, they're the opposite. And this is about you standing your ground and not letting them do this to you. Don't be swayed by the charming attitude charming emotions, charming attitude that they display when they're talking to you face to face, because when they're not around you, this is what's going on. Painful communication. Painful things are being said. All right. I think it skipped spring and just went straight to summer. Sunshine, are you here, Sunshine? Pollyanna, and if Brenda comes in, get my attention again. You did a good job at getting my attention there. Sunshine, are you here? All right, there you are. You want to know what you can expect over the next 2 months. Pollyanna, if you lived in my place, you'd change your mind and say, please bring back the cool weather. TT. Hey, TT. Anybody has questions they want answered, put it in chat. If you want a reading, put it in chat before Mr. Hart closes the list here shortly. All right, this is for Sunshine, because it is hot and stuffy in here. And we will be moving to, unfortunately, to later hours. Yes, it is. Yes, so to Hurricane. Did you have a question? I thought you just wanted a general reading. All right, this is for sunshine. What can you expect over the next 2 months? Ah, we've got the High Priestess. Ah, the Justice card. And the Five of Cups. What I see here is, first of all, you already pretty much know what's coming. The High Priestess tells me that you know if there's something coming. You're well balanced here. The only place that you're having difficulty may be with other people, people you're connected to. You may have fallen out with someone and feel like you're alone. But you're actually not. You have others. See right here behind you, these cups that are behind you are the people that are standing with you that have your back. This could be a reflection of something that's taking place. You may have something going on in the court system. And the reason I say that is we have the Justice card on top of the High Priestess, which the Justice card lands right dead center of the book that's on the High Priestess. And the book usually is, in this case, could be talking about laws. So I don't know if you have something going on legally and you maybe are feeling alone. You may feel like you've lost someone. This may be because of losing someone that perhaps justice is. Perhaps you're waiting to hear about something through the justice system. Just know that you have others that are with you that have your back. So if that's what you're waiting on, so if it's not something through the justice system, this still could be some, there could be, you could have fallen out with someone and you feel, and you may be sitting there crying because you lost these connections. Don't cry over spilled milk. I've always said that when I've pulled this card. It's not a loss. It's not a great loss. They weren't your friends to begin with, or they weren't your connection. They weren't your people to begin with. Your people are the ones that are here behind you that have your back all the time. So this is that you know that you're going to maintain balance, even though maybe you've lost somebody, disconnected from somebody. And this is not necessarily something that is going to happen. This may be something that has happened, and for whatever reason, it's currently on your mind. This could be something that's just on your mind that's happened in the past, but for whatever reason, it's currently on your mind as I'm doing the reading. Yeah, drama will come up. You know, if you've had drama in the past with somebody and fell out with somebody, and others stood by your side, just know that this, like I said, this is something that's happened in the past. It's something that could be on your mind. It's come up in your mind as I'm doing the reading. That can happen. Things from your past can pop up in the readings if it's something that's on your mind currently. All right. But I feel like you're well balanced right now and taking things by the book the way you're supposed to, knowing that you have people that have your back. All right. Brandon. A lot of times people will have things on their mind, and it can be things from years ago. And those things will pop up in the readings, and they'll be like, that's already happened. Yes, but it's on your mind right now for whatever reason. Brandon, are you here, Brandon? You're very welcome, Sunshine. You're very welcome. Okay. Brandon, you wanted a general reading? All right, this is for Brandon. I got the Ten of Pentacles. Not yet, Sweet Pea. It's going to be a little bit. You've got the 9 Are we getting the 8 now? No, we got the Ace. Ace of Cups. All right. So, Brandon, when I look at this overall, I feel like this is making me feel like somebody new's coming into your life. Perhaps you meeting a new person, connecting with a new person, or this could be a new child coming in. Now, the reason I say a new child is because here we have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is where you feel fulfilled in all aspects of life. If this is a new child coming into the family, then the family would become complete. It could be a new child. It could be a new friend. It could be a new family member. Somebody getting married, bringing somebody into the family. So not necessarily a new child, perhaps somebody getting married and bringing somebody into the family, making the family feel complete here. Brandon, I really can't think of anything else that this could really be about. This is telling me this is a new person, whether it's a child or somebody getting married. It could be a new relationship, because that they would be coming into your family kind of, so to speak, making you feel complete, making the family feel complete. So it's one of three. It's a new child, it's a marriage, or it's somebody that's made a new connection, a new relationship. I feel like this also could be a new relationship. Not necessarily for you, but in your family. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, all good possibilities. You're very welcome, Brandon. You're very welcome. O2 Hurricane, you're up next. Let me get a drink here so I don't get dehydrated. Give me 1 second. All right, this is for O2 Hurricane. Okay, we have the High Priestess. We have the World card. Oh, look how that goes together. Oh, my word. We have 3 major arcana cards here. Wow. Let's see what we got here. If we look at the High Priestess first, this is about your subconscious mind. Perhaps what you desire subconsciously. This can also be about your gut feeling, your intuition. Then we look at the World card. The World card is about completing something. It could also be about traveling. And then on top of that, we have the Devil card. The Devil card is obsession. It's impulsive behavior. It could be addictions. In this case, I'm not going to say that it's any of that. I'm not going to say that it's not something that's holding you back. Something's holding you back from traveling. I feel like there's something holding you back. The chains here is why I don't push to say that it's necessarily some sort of an addiction or impulsive behavior, as much as it is there's something that's holding you back, holding you down. Perhaps you want to travel, but the only way that you're able to travel currently may be just by looking and reading about different places. Perhaps that's what you're doing, is you're reading about places that you'd like to go to, and maybe some of them places have restrictions. Or maybe some of those places you'd like to visit aren't as peaceful as or safe. This could be about travel. Let's see what else it could be about. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I didn't want to cough in your ear. So this could be that there's something that you want to complete, perhaps something you read about, but you can't complete it because your hands are tied. You're tied to something that's not allowing you to bring something to an end. Something is restricting you here from doing something you want to do, whether it's traveling or to complete something else. And you already know what it is. So the message for you is you're going to have to work to figure out how to get these restrictions off so that you can complete something, whether it be travel or something else. These restrictions have to be lifted first. Something's restricting you from doing something. You already know what it is, too. You may have received information concerning these restrictions. Oh, you gained weight? Were you trying to? Or is that something you didn't want? Oh, okay. All right. Butterfly. Oh, yeah. Everyone does love the holidays. You're right, O2 Hurricane. All right. Butterfly. You want a general. Two more. Monet 2. You're very welcome, O2 Hurricane. You're very welcome. Two more, Monet. I'm almost there. All right, this is for Butterfly. You got the World card. You're getting the Four of Wands, the good luck card. And the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So, Butterfly, something I feel in your case, this isn't about, it could be about travel. This could be about travel. The 10 could just be saying that you have the necessary finances to travel. You love to travel. This can also mean that you're bringing something to a completion as well. This could be uh, something along the lines of perhaps paying off a mortgage, paying off a car. You love the way that it feels, because if this is completing something such as paying off a mortgage or paying off a car, it leaves you feeling good about yourself. You feel good about yourself when you pay those items off. And not only that, it frees up. You feel abundant because it frees up more of your finances. And you have more financial freedom when you pay those types of items off. So it could be that, or it could be that you're traveling to some place that you love. You now have the financial ability to travel someplace that you truly want to go to, that you love. And this is the 1111 card. It's the good luck card. One of the good luck cards. So it's one of those two. If you're paying something off, that's good. If you're traveling, that's even better. Depending on where you're traveling to. If I were traveling, I'd probably go somewhere colder. It's hot here. You're very welcome, Butterfly. You're very welcome. All right, Pollyanna. Thank you for being here, Pollyanna. I greatly appreciate it. All right. What do we have for Pollyanna? We have the five of wands, the two of pentacles, and the eight of cups. So here, the two of pentacles, this is perhaps you have a decision to make. Regarding some aspect of your life. This could be reflecting on your health, but not necessarily. You're conflicted on which decision to make here. I don't know if you're presented with two different choices. Up here, you're focusing on yourself. You're not. That's why the reason why I said health here is because we have you focusing on yourself right now, which is what you need to do, is focus on your health. Perhaps there's some things in your life that you have to make decisions about, and it's a hard decision to make. There may be some things that you need to change that requires you make. Sometimes we have to make a conscious decision to change things in our life to better ourselves. And sometimes that's a hard thing to do. And I feel like maybe you're feeling conflicted inside about what decision to make. What's the right decision? And it's going to be focus on yourself, focus on your health, and do focus on whatever you're being told to do to take care of yourself, even though you might be fighting it. Because sometimes we do that. We get told, well, you need to do this and you need to do this for yourself. And sometimes that's not always easy. We get conflicted about it. And so this is about you having to make the conscious effort to take care of yourself the way that you've been instructed to do. After you're scaring us with what you told us. Well, thank goodness it wasn't nothing serious. But you still need to take care of yourself. Hold on. My phone is not keeping up with chat. Lord have mercy. I swear. My phone today is acting weird. Hey, Pamela. See, I didn't even see you. Oh, it was an infection. See, I didn't see that. Okay, Monet, you're up next. You are up next, Monet. And like I said, I'm going to do your question with the runes. Your question is, will I find a place to live, such as an apartment, soon? You're very welcome, Pollyanna. You're very welcome. Will Monet find a place to live, such as an apartment, very soon? And that is no. That is the Ansus rune. You're going to need to communicate more. This is about the lack of communication and perhaps lacking of insight. Perhaps you need to communicate more with others that are, I guess what I'm trying to say, like agent, an agent, like a real estate agent or somebody that could help you. I feel like maybe that's what you need to do. In order to find some place. Hi, Shateria. So it's not going to be soon. I feel like maybe you need to I feel like maybe you need to speak with somebody like a real estate agent or somebody that helps with apartments, help that can help you find an apartment. I feel like you need to communicate with somebody like that can help you if you're not already. If you are, maybe you need to find a different person. Hi, Pamela. I'm sorry. We've already closed the list for today. If you want to come back on, didn't I pin the list? Or didn't I pin that? Yeah, I pinned that comment. Um, okay, Monet. Yeah, it's not going to happen soon, but give it time with enough communication. Sometimes you have to push people. Sometimes we have to get when it comes to things like that. Sometimes you have to get a little pushy. Oh, okay. Well, I hope I pray for you that you find something soon, Monet. Good luck with that. I truly hope you find something soon. Crazy Polaroid, are you here? All right, you want to know Donnell's feelings towards you. You're very welcome, Monet. You're very welcome. I use the runes for the yes or no because they're more accurate than the cards are. All right. Two of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Yeah, exactly, Monet. That's wow. And we have the Queen of Cups. So we have both feelings and emotions here. Oh no, Monet, that's terrible. They shouldn't be able to do that. Crazy Polaroid. What I'm seeing here is a lot of emotions. I see a lot of emotions. This could possibly be coming from you, but I see the feelings as well. But down here with the Two of Pentacles, this is a decision that has to be made. Perhaps Donnell is trying to decide if I'm trying to figure out there's some sort of decision that Donnell has to make. Perhaps Donnell has things going on that needs to be He's supposed to be coming there? Okay. Well, the Six of Wands is victory. You feel victorious. So, yeah, the Two of Pentacles is probably that personal stuff that I'm having trouble picking up on. But I feel like you're going to feel victorious. I feel like he really cares about you and sees you as a supportive person. You have use your gut feeling, use your intuition with the situation as well. Don't just use me, use your intuition. You know Donnell better than me or the cards. And so the Six of Wands, though, this is about your feelings. And you feel victorious here. So you feel like he's picking you. You feel like the feelings are mutual. The feelings are mutual. Just continue to be supportive, but also continue to use your gut feeling and your intuition as well, because you have it just as much as I do. Thank you, Pamela. I'm sorry it's so warm here today. You're very welcome, Crazy Polaroid. You're very welcome. Love Light, are you here, Love Light? Love Light, are you here? I'm going to go ahead and start because it's really warm in here and I want to keep it moving. All right, Love Light. You want to know your Scorpio's true feelings. Scorpio's true feelings. We have the Five of Swords. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Cups. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. So I thought we were going to get 3 5s there for a minute. The Five of Swords, this is confliction. This is thoughts are conflicted. This is somebody that feels like their back is against the wall. They feel like they are not able to grow, not able to move forward. But then we get the Page of Cups here. So this tells me that the old feelings that Donnell had is coming back. Perhaps, when you're in a relationship for a while, and I mean, I'm talking a long while, you kind of get settled in, you take things things are not the same as they were in the very beginning. Oh, he's been sweeter and more consistent. So he's been through this stage of feeling like he's in a rut and feeling like he's being held back. So it's probably something within him. See, we've got the Page of Cups here, and that's about going back to the beginning and starting over again. I feel like maybe Donnell got to a certain point and couldn't move forward, and now is trying to do that again, revisiting the way it was. I hope I'm making sense. It's like starting the relationship all over again. That warm, fuzzy feeling you had at the beginning? Starting that all over again. Because I feel like it was like rebuilding, yes. Like rebuilding. I feel like there may have been Donnell may have had a lot on their mind that caused a lot of conflict within. And that's this right here is what held Donnell back here. But I don't think it's a reflection on you as much as it is on Donnell. So Donnell is wanting to rebuild. That's where we had the Page of Cups come in at. Yeah, it sounds like Donnell has a lot on his plate. All right. Aries for life. Are you here, Aries for life? All right. You want to know what's coming towards you? Okay. I probably have lag in my internet. Which I'm sure I do, but all right, what's coming towards Aries for life? What's coming towards Aries for life? We have a Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the World card. The Knight of Wands. Impulsive. This could be some impulsive behavior, but not necessarily. Making the decision. You may be making the decision here to travel to a place that you love, that you may have dreamed about. Or this could be that you're making the decision to bring something to a completion, whether it's a romantic connection where your person is very impulsive and perhaps you don't deal well with a person being impulsive like that. And you may have to make that decision because the Queen of Swords makes decisions without any emotions and without any feelings. You may be making a decision to cut a person out of your life completely because their impulsiveness is not something you can deal with or not something you want to deal with. And I'm feeling more that it's about cutting somebody out completely because of their impulsive behavior, not yours. More than I feel it's that more than it's you making the decision to travel someplace that you love. The other is coming through more stronger. Even though you're an Aries, the Queen of Swords is not an Aries card. That doesn't mean anything. You might have a strong Aries, strong air, be air signs. You might have a strong air sign in your chart somewhere that's putting you in the space of making the decisions here. All right, hopeless romantic. Are you here, hopeless romantic? Alrighty, we're going to see. You want to know, is your person D messing with someone else? That's a yes or no question. I get better results with the runes. So we're going to answer that with the runes. You're very welcome, Aries. You're very welcome. Is your person D messing with someone else? And that is a yes. That is the Othala rune. It represents goddess, property, home. But that is a yes. It's not a definite yes. This is not a definite yes. It's not one of those where I could turn it and it'd be the same result. There is a good chance, yes. But I would be careful in making any accusations. I would perhaps, before you go making any accusations of not being faithful, you would want more than just my runes telling you that. Because like I said, technically this is not one of those definites. This is one of those, yes, it's a possibility. Had it been a different rune where it was there was absolutely no chance of it not being a no, because there is the chance this could have come out like this. So in this case, there is a good possibility, yes. But is it a fact? No, not a fact. So if you're having suspicions, that may be needed to look, you may need to look into your suspicions more. All right, Sweet Pea. Are you here, Sweet Pea? Brenda is going to be here on the end. Hopefully she will come find it, Brenda. I didn't forget you, Brenda. All right, Sweet Pea. You want a message from your mom and dad? All right. You want a message from your mom and dad, and Brenda's going to get a message from her mom and dad. This will be from your mom first. Here's the Tower card. Oh, the Lover's card. Oh, wow. And now we got the Fool card. So the Lover's card, I'm going to start with the Lover's card. This is about making choices when it comes to other people. And not necessarily romantic. It could be, it's some sort of connection, perhaps. Where you have to make a decision, you have to make a choice between two people. You're going to take a leap of faith here. This is a powerful message. You're going to take a leap of faith. This is about connections and taking a leap of faith on somebody. However, your mom wants you to know not to make your expectations too high. Yeah, 3 major arcana cards here. Your mom wants you to know not to put your expectations too high. If you're going to take a leap of faith, if you're going to have a new beginning, maybe start something new with someone, perhaps you're making the choice to start new. This could be a family member, because I think you have younger family members that you've been interacting with. So if you're making the conscious choice to take a leap of faith, take a chance, do not set your expectations too high. Because when you set your expectations too high and you build that tower too high, what happens? The tower inevitably gets hit with something and comes crashing down, and you have to rebuild. So if you know ahead of time not to set your expectations too high with another person, then you won't be let down. This could be a family member that you're making this conscious decision to take a leap of faith on. Just make sure not to set your expectations too high. Let's see what your dad has to say now. This is the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, in theory, could represent your dad, somebody that was a wise person, somebody with wisdom, somebody that's committed to you, because our parents are committed to us. At least we hope so. Here we have the Knight of Swords. This is about being assertive. This could be somebody younger that you know that's being assertive. Perhaps this is somebody that could be looking up to you, that somebody that you're connected to, family member. Here, though, the 8 of Cups is throwing me off. It's time. This is about you focusing on yourself. This is about staying committed to your own self and your own self assertions. So let me see how I want to phrase this. Your dad wants you to know that even though over here you may be helping somebody, you may be taking a chance on somebody and making sure not to have high expectations, in the process, you also need to focus on yourself as well. Wait a minute. Is that the Knight of Wands? Wait a minute. Nope, that's the Knight of Swords. I was right the first time. Had to take another look. Knight of Swords. So this is focusing on yourself, maintaining your own assertiveness, and staying committed to yourself while you're in the process of this. So the two messages go hand in hand. Your dad is just building on your mother's message. Your mother's message is don't have high expectations. Your dad's message is maintain focus on yourself as well. Keep an eye on yourself. Be committed to yourself, even though you are helping someone else in the process. Maintain focus on yourself as well. Don't let this get out of control. All right. And now we have Brenda. I know Brenda said she was going to be late. She'll watch it, I'm sure. Brenda, I saved you for last. You're very welcome, Sweet Pea. You're very welcome. And now for Brenda. Brenda also wanted a message from Mom and Dad. All right, Brenda. This is for you, and this is going to be a message from your mom. Aw, thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you so much for that. Aw, thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate that. All right, Brenda, we've got the 10 of Wands here. We have the Fool card. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. I think I know what this is about. So this is all about new beginnings, and you are going to have new beginnings with the situation that you're going through right here, the 3 of Pentacles. It's a new situation. I don't want to put it out there. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. You have one is, they're scheduled at 2 different times. When I say that, I'm sure you'll really know. Your mom is telling you not to stress out about it. I feel like maybe you're stressing out about these 2 upcoming appointments, and your mom is telling you not to stress out about it because these appointments you've never dealt with before. And I know I have, and I'm telling you not to stress out about it as well. It's something new. You feel like you're taking a chance here, but you're in good hands. Look, you're in good hands. Don't stress out about it. This is a message from your mom. Let's see what your dad has to say. All right, you have the 5 of Pentacles. You have the 6 of Cups. And you have the Queen of Swords. This looks like this is something different from what your mom is talking about. We have the decision maker, the decision to help someone. This is you making the decision to emotionally help somebody out emotionally. I don't think this is you here that feels held back. I feel this is somebody else. And I feel like you're offering them emotional support. I feel you've made the decision that you see somebody that feels like they're being held back. And so you're going to offer emotional support to them. And your dad sees this. You're helping somebody that is feeling held back, held down. So this is about your 2 upcoming appointments from your mom, whereas your dad is about emotionally helping you, making the decision to emotionally help someone else that feels down, that feels like they're holding a lot of weight on their shoulders. And somebody feels like they can't move forward. They feel like they're stuck. And so you're going to offer the emotional support that they need. Emotional through communication. All right. Well, that is it for today. I will be back on Sunday. Hopefully it's not that bad today. Yesterday was worse. Today is not as bad as it was yesterday, but we are starting to get warmer days. So just keep an eye out. I may end up changing the times to later in the day where it's not as hot. But as for now, Sunday is going to be the same time. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank, let's see here. I want to thank Mr. Hart has been a member for 48 months. I've had memberships for 4 years because he got a membership the first month when they first came out. And I want to thank Sweet Pea again. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I want to thank Pollyanna. I can't thank you enough for being here and helping me out with moderating. I greatly appreciate that. I send much love, many blessings to everybody. I hope to see you all on Sunday at the same time. Stay safe out there. It's a crazy world we do live in it. And if you can, try to be kind. And have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And I hope to see you all on Sunday. Be sure you're there early because my list fills up fast. Have a good evening.